What is going on, guys? It's Suspect here, bringing you guys a brand new YouTube video. And as you can see on screen right now, we have Optic Gaming versus FaZe Clan at CWL Anaheim 2019. It was just this past weekend. And if you saw this event live like I did, you know that there was a 1v1 between CELLIUM and SCUMP. So we all know that if CELLIUM won, it would push around 11. And like we all know, SCUMP ended up winning the round 11. SCUMP ended up winning the 1v1, so they end up winning the game. Just a little bit of overview before I begin. This was Optic's pick, search and destroy on frequency for game 5, of course. Optic was in a position where they were trying to reverse sweep FaZe and its winners round 1. So a couple of things to note before I begin the clip is that in the beginning of the map, Zero would proceed to snipe mid-map. He got a couple of first bloods that way. Dashy then ends up answering the call. Throughout the game, when Dashy pulls out his own sniper, he starts getting some picks onto Zero, ends up getting some crazy snipes throughout the game, an insane amount of first bloods, and you eventually start to see that Zero ends up giving up that mid-map control. He drops from a Paladin to an ICR to a Maddox. And when that mid-map control from FaZe just completely disappears, Optic then pushes in and takes control of their own. It switches off between Dashy and TJ on who watches mid with Crim6, because Crim6 on both offense and defense is going to be placed on the windows to, of course, watch mid-map. Something that you see both teams do is push up a bomb site in a team of 3 and then spread 2 out to go watch the other lane, mid-map and the other bomb site. Another thing that you see throughout the match is that FaZe ends up pushing a bomb site as a squad of 3 or more, but Dashy would end up getting a first blood on them, causing the numbers advantage to disappear. FaZe would push out and Optic would then regain control of a bomb site. And that's the thing that was wrong with FaZe throughout the series. They would lose control of a bomb site, giving Optic that time to think what their next move was going to be. And knowing these guys, I mean, you give them the time, they're going to punish you for it. So there is that. I wanted to give you guys my thoughts and opinions from a spectator's point of view whenever I was seeing this this round being played out. And without further ado, hopefully it's not too loud, but here we go. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit.
It's the same spot we were in map 2. Yep. 5-4 lead to Optic. FaZe go back to back.
So you start to see here that FaZe starts to move up as a team of 3 towards B. You're going to see SCUMP and Crim6 moved up over here towards A bomb. Number 2 is going to be TJ, and Karma and Dashy will be watching B bomb. And you start to see the move on B. Zero watches mid-map, doesn't have any confidence in doing so. And here we go. Here comes the push from FaZe. And here comes the challenge. It's going to come up in just a second. Dashy doesn't see anything. He backs up. They push up as a team of 3. And Dashy gets the kill. What happens then? FaZe then proceeds to push out. It forces him to rotate towards A. Crim6 will be top window, and that's where he's watching the rotation from mid, of course. So that forces FaZe to rotate from back their base to where they can't be seen from mid. They don't have this mid-map control. They've been giving it up throughout the entirety of the game, so that forces them to move around the long way, making them lose time. And then you have Zuma in a position where he needs to play his life to where he can help support them from the other side, hopefully to get a pinch in.
Himself, who can just watch that balcony once again.
So here comes a rotation. Zuma's going to be able to go into blue lobby. Does see that they're rotating from the back. Now this is the pinnacle moment of the round. Zuma picks up a kill on Dashy mid-map, which is huge. He then gets shot at, and he could have challenged, but of course he's not going to because he's weak. He's going to regenerate his health, and you're going to see that the player who was shooting at him eventually just moves, rotates around, goes somewhere else. Zuma then goes towards mid-map. He spots that Crim is going to be top window, and this is the mistake that killed FaZe this round. He stuns himself. Now, you could also argue that SCUMP was right behind him. He was dead anyway. But I think that if he wasn't stunned, he would have had a chance to jump up the window, and he probably could have made things interesting by shooting up Crim6. And think about it this way. Crim6's top window, Zuma doesn't stun himself, or Zuma stuns Crim6. If he doesn't have Tac Mask, which I think he did, CELLIUM could have moved up from this balcony. He could have killed Crim6 at that point. So FaZe was already in position where they could have made that trade if Zuma didn't stun himself. And I'm only saying this for the argument that Zuma was going to die either way because SCUMP was right behind him. The stun could have made a really big difference. So, of course, FaZe is going to go ahead and move up, and they're going to get a couple of trades. And now it's a 2v2. Crim is going to get a kill on Scraps, and here we go. Here's the 1v1. FaZe has the bomb down. 30 seconds left to go. CELLIUM and SCUMP, look at their stats. CELLIUM is 3-8, and SCUMP is 8-5. Clearly, SCUMP is having the better game, and CELLIUM had a really good game too, but for some reason, he was not feeling it all that much this game. So, I'm going to keep playing the clip. He doesn't spot him here. He peeks him once, twice, 3 times. This is where you believe CELLIUM is going to have control. SCUMP peeks him 3 times. CELLIUM obviously knows that SCUMP is there. SCUMP knows that CELLIUM is there. And SCUMP then puts a couple of shots into SCUMP. SCUMP is going to go ahead and he's going to have to back up and regenerate himself. What does that give CELLIUM time to do? Back on up to the head glitch. Stay there with your Maddox and play out the time as much as you can. So here we go. He's got 3 peaks. 4, 5. He's got 5 peaks on him. He shoots, CELLIUM shoots SCUMP twice. So what's going to happen here? SCUMP has to regenerate. I think he's got about half a second before he can regenerate his health again. And he's got to wait it out until his health gets regenerated all the way. Now CELLIUM is in a very comfortable spot with his Maddox to where he's at an advantage if SCUMP decides to challenge him. But the thing is that SCUMP now knows he's there. You now have a feel that CELLIUM's not moving anywhere. He's peeked him out a total of 5 times so far, and he hasn't moved from that vicinity. So I'm going to keep playing it. 6, 7, 8. 8 peaks, and CELLIUM never moved. He never left blue lobby. Not at all. 17 seconds left, and I'm going to rewind it right quick because this is huge. This right here is huge. Actually, I kind of messed it up, but we'll play it out a little bit. I'm trying to pause at a certain moment. This is the moment I wanted to talk about. There was a total of 7 times, or 8, I lost track, that SCUMP peeked out and CELLIUM was there. Now, CELLIUM, with time on his side, he just has to play the bomb, needed to run away. And you can tell that this is a situation where it's a novice versus a professional, because CELLIUM is second guessing himself in this situation. SCUMP knows exactly where he's at. He knows he's not going to move. And he knows that, you know, kind of he has an advantage here. And that's crazy to think because CELLIUM is behind a head glitch with a Maddox. He's weakened SCUMP twice. You would think he's the one with the upper hand, but it never really felt that way. So what was the right thing to do? In my opinion, seeing the circumstances, CELLIUM had weakened SCUMP twice. He even got him down to 86 HP, causing SCUMP to wait a half second to have to regenerate, and then wait another couple of seconds before his health goes back to 150. CELLIUM should have used that time to run away. You know, he could have ran a route through mid-map, he could have ran out through the back. Regardless, it would have been better than just staying put. In this clip, in this spot that I've paused at, you see that CELLIUM is thinking about sliding out. He wants to go outside towards mid-map from blue lobby, and you see that eventually he does pull out the slide. SCUMP is going to go ahead and peek out a final time. If CELLIUM would have dedicated to the slide, when SCUMP would have peeked out, CELLIUM wouldn't have been in that head glitch anymore. He would have been gone. And of course, that would have left the situation up in the air. Who would have happened? We don't know. CELLIUM could have escaped mid-map, gone bottom ladders, could have ran to circle. SCUMP would have been right behind him. And, you know, we don't know what could have happened. but seeing as what does happen, it wouldn't have played out this way. CELLIUM tries to slide out right when SCUMP is going to peek. However, he cancels his slide and decides to stay put, causing him to go back to the head glitch. And the second he gets back on the head glitch, when SCUMP peeks out, there is CELLIUM right where SCUMP knew where exactly he was going to be, challenges him, wins the gunfight, ultimately wins the round. So the uncertainty in CELLIUM causes him to lose this round. So I'll let you guys see it one more time. Exactly what I'm talking about. Crimsix gets the kill on Scraps. Crimsix gets traded out by CELLIUM. SCUMP comes up from balcony. Bombs down. 27 seconds left. 1, 2. He's weak. 3, 4 peeks. Gets tagged up twice. Should have ran away. Peeks out a 5th time. 6, 7. Slides. Cancel. Goes back. SCUMP peeks. Knows exactly where he's at. There's the round. Like I said, this just showcased experience over a novice. I mean, CELLIUM had the head glitch advantage. He had the advantage overall, but it just never felt that way. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to break down. Hopefully you guys like this sort of content. If you guys want me to break down other situations, just go ahead and let me know. I'll go ahead and look for it. I'll make videos on it. And yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, rating, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment what you guys want to see next. Hopefully it's the trailer to The Tempest, but we will see. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.